from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Old Dominion's offense will get the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking for a man. It's Chubb. Gets it out quickly. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fakes the grab. Bounced off his feet. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Finds some fresh air. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice 3rd down conversion by the quarterback.
Pressure coming, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. using the quick game. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Send the tight end in motion. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And that one did not work. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And the try is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, ODU! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Shakes off the defender. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Eagles headed quickly to the line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got it in the middle. It's Boyle. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Trying play action. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Back to throw, it's Chop. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. He'll take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
At the 46-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the back. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. And the Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Chubb. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Monarchs have their offense in high gear.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They'll try to snap it quickly.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you
breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Back to throw, it's Chubb. Looking to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Hauls it in. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. Crosses the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Also one throwing play. Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Chubb. Under fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Royal. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's a first down.
Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Monarchs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
First and goal. Holds him in.
The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
It's now 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run it in. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, ODU.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And he makes the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Georgia Southern, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Guys, let's look at the big picture for Georgia Southern. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got his man. Jumped on top of the pile. The Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
At the 25-yard line. 3rd down coming.
They'll try to get it through the air. He makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tackled there by the defense. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to slam in. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Chop. Bringing the heat. Got a man. It's Bargava. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bargava. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Complete. Oh, the ball's out. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. The offense will quickly use a timeout. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And he gets to the line and spikes it very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to tape dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Georgia Southern in a hurry.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looking to throw on third. Makes the catch. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game, get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
28, Georgia Southern, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Humphreys. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Here's the handoff. Quick spin on the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Eagles will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Running back searching for a hole. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looking to throw, it's Chubb. On target. At the 45, on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that something to do.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Bargava. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quick release by the QB. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another period.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Hauls it in. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Chubb. This one's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense.
There he goes. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough edges on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Gonna swing it on second down. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. No good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys. Still an 8-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
He's got him.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Close to the marker, it's Bargava. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. To the air, it's Chop. He's got his man.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
From the gun on third down. He lets it fly. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
The Monarchs trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Got it in the middle, it's Humphrey. He gets it in! Touchdown, Old Dominion! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And some room to work. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Georgia Southern in a hurry. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Monarchs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking downfield, it's Chop. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is on its way. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. Touchdown, Eagles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Chop. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Give to the running back. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Trying to beat the D deep. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they take it in for 6 more points. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the too late. Working that left side now. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion to hold on to their lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run it on the counter. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Royal. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
And the Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Chubb. Puts it out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They get to the line quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll run the screen.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The inside handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Chubb. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Unloads quickly. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. To throw, it's Chop. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bargava. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation.
Timeout, ultimate.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Got room on the return. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.